Fun fact, this movie was supposed to be released on Netflix, but then Jordan Peele saw the movie early, and then he came to Netflix and said, "We'll take that off your hands, big homie," and gave the movie a theatrical release under Monkey Paw Productions. I think that is just amazing, and I am glad that Jordan Peele did that, because this is a movie that deserves to be seen on the big screen. So let's talk about it. So, Monkey Man. What did you just call me? Oh, no, Monkey Man. That's the name of the movie. I wasn't talking about you. Oh. That's what I thought. So, Monkey Man is a brand new action film that is actually Dev Patel's directorial debut, and it also stars Dev Patel alongside with Sobhita Dhulipala, Sikander Kher, and Charlotte Copley. After years of suppressed rage, a man discovers a way to infiltrate the enclave of the city's sinister elite. As his childhood trauma boils over, he unleashes an explosive campaign of retribution to settle the score with the men who took everything from him. Alright, let's address the elephant in the room, and that is the action, because the action in this movie is amazing. The choreography is on point, it is grisly, it is violent, it is bloody, and the hits in this film, they are oddly satisfying in a way. You ever see one of those videos where it shows a series of random actions being done to like a piece of paper or plastic, and it's oddly satisfying? That's what the action and the hits felt like in this movie. The action in this movie does have some very unique shots as well. For example, there is a scene where Dev Patel's character is running down the stairs, and we see it happening in third person, but as the bad guys are running up the stairs, the camera work cuts from third person to first person as he's fighting the bad guys down the stairs, and I thought that shit was high. That was some clever camera work, I cannot lie. With that being said, this movie commits a sin in filmmaking and just cinema as a whole. A sin that is so unforgiving that not even God himself can turn the other cheek. And that sin, ladies and gentlemen, is shaky cam. My brother in Christ, we are in 2024. Why is shaky cam still a thing? I thought we all agreed to take that aspect to the back of the barn and put it down. Why is that still here in movies? I thought as people, we all agreed that shaky cam is the worst thing that you can ever put into your movies, especially when it comes to action. Dude, that shaky cam shit really killed the hype for the action scenes for me. Now listen, don't get me wrong. The action scenes are still badass. They are still incredible. Not every single action scene had shaky cam, right? There are very few scenes that actually are executed very well, but the majority of those action scenes, there is shaky cam present. For the action scenes that didn't have shaky cam, you're looking at it like, oh damn, that was pretty cool, yeah. But for the scenes that do have shaky cam, you're sitting there like, I would say that is a pretty cool action scene if I could tell what the fuck is going on. Listen, I know it sounds like I'm being harsh on this movie, and I'm really trying not to be because I really love this movie, but yo, that shaky cam shit has got to die for good. Other than that nauseating shaky cam, the action is still pretty great. It still manages to stand out, the choreography is still on point, and it still manages to really get you every single time, because those hits hit, no pun intended. And Dev Patel was incredible in this movie. Now listen, I expected nothing less from Dev Patel because the dude is a phenomenal actor. Like, this should not come across as a surprise to really anybody. The amount of commitment this man put into not only bringing in the emotional aspects, but the physical aspects. Like, did y'all know this man went through a series of injuries, including catching an eye infection just to make this movie happen? Like, you gotta admire that level of dedication and ambition. But Dev Patel's performance was immaculate. Like, he managed to bring in this level of pain and suffering to the character while showing all that physical pain through body language, eye contact, and also dialogue. And the cinematography is solid, and I think it does a really great job at capturing this cold-hearted, unforgiving world that our main character is in. And I gotta say, I really love the story here, which is pretty funny because I went in to this movie expecting essentially the Indian John Wick. Now, is this movie essentially the Indian John Wick? Kind of, but not really. Yes, because the action, to an extent, is inspired from John Wick, right? But as far as the story goes, it's like a completely different movie. The movie even makes a joke about John Wick. The story in here, yes, it is a revenge story, but it's got a lot of heart and emotional pain and suffering through it. But this movie also has a bit of a spiritual aspect to it as well, which I won't get too deep into, but yeah, the story in here, yeah, I prefer this story over the John Wick story. I'm sorry. Give me this. And the soundtrack in here is pretty solid as well. So it's a mixed bag between hip hop, rock, and just Indian cultural music. And I think it blended in fluidly in this movie. This movie does have one loose end that I wish it kind of got concluded. But it involves one of the supporting characters, but I'll leave it at that. But in the end, y'all, Monkey Man was a hit. Like, I really enjoyed this movie. It's got bloody violence. It's got kick-ass action. It has a compelling story and an incredible lead performance from Dev Patel. What more could you ask for? So plugging Monkey Man into the rank system, I am placing this one into the pass zone. Look, man, I really wanted to put this movie into the pinnacle zone. But that shaky cam shit, I'm sorry, that shit kind of ruined it for me, bro. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much my review for Monkey Man. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought about Monkey Man. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you excited for Dev Patel's next project whenever it comes out? I am, but whatever you thought, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all in the next one.